that at 1:49 this afternoon, Channelview Fire Department was dispatched once again to the hotel fire right here on Sheldon Road and East Freeway. This is a reoccurring event. According to Sheldon Fire Department, this is the 6th major fire here at this commercial property. Now, we do know that they also said that major fires are one thing, but they do respond here quite often, probably more than a dozen times for smaller incidents. We do know that this fire, the fire occurred here before. It is a vacant structure. No one was supposed to be living here, but according to the Channelview Fire Department, we are aware that people are in and out of here. As to what caused this fire today, that is something that our investigators are going to investigate to see. Now, as you can see that the building behind me, there is a collapse. There was a collapse from the last major fire, but there is a significant collapse this time. Now the east and west walls, the side walls are still standing. Those are creating a hazard that the fire department wants to make sure that they handle. So we want to make sure that we don't have, by the time they leave, they don't have any potential hazards that could continue to impact the community. So operations are going a little different today. They did do a primary search. They were not able to actually send people in, but they did thermal imaging to see if anybody was in there. And the Harris County Fire Marshal office also has their drones up. We have our drones up now, and we're getting in as close and doing thermal imaging as well to see if there's anybody being detected inside, so that we can try to send somebody in to help them. The sheriff's office is here to help us with crowd control, with traffic control, and making sure that the scene is safe. You have anything you want to add?
Yes, we just want to make sure. I'm Lieutenant Uzziah Harden, the Harris County Sheriff's Office. That's UZZIAH, and we're out here assisting the fire marshal with everything pertaining to traffic control, making sure that, especially, we've noticed a lot of pedestrians passing through. We want to ask the public to keep clear of the area as much as possible, so that we can make sure that it's safe and that no one gets harmed. While we do this, we hope to alleviate any traffic concerns as soon as possible. As soon as the preliminary investigation is done, we hope to be able to open up traffic to its normal capacity without any other issues. And of course, as usual, if there's anyone that has any information pertaining to this matter as far as how the fire might have started or anything of that nature, we ask that they contact the marshal's office or call the sheriff's office with that information.
You had 6 fires. How many of those were arson?
As far as, I'm not sure exactly if any of them were arson or they are. I'll get that information. I'll make sure to send that out.
6 fires over what period of time?
Just over a year. Okay. Just over a year.
Why is I know you were telling me before, it's the property owner's responsibility, right, to
demolish it.
Everything. Have county officials cited them or ticketed them, or has anything been done to the property owner to say, hey, get rid of this?
Well, that information is unknown to me at this time, so if something has happened, I just have not been made aware of it.
But have you had a chance to look at just the fire marshal's database for any potential citations?
No, I came out here to give you all a statement, but I want to make sure I get active information about what's happening right now. Right. Any information that you need, I will make sure you get.
Now, you said you've done a primary with drones and everything, but they're going to have to do a secondary search just to make absolutely certain no one's in there, right?
Well, the goal is always safety, and we don't want to send anybody into a space and environment that is not safe. So we're going to try to do our best to make sure that there's no one in there, but we do not want to compromise the safety of anyone else to send them into a unsafe environment.
So do you know if the property was fenced off or anything, trying to keep people from
it does not appear that the property was fenced off, but that's also a part. I am not sure. That is a question that you're going to have to ask the property owners, but I am not sure why it's not fenced off, but I'm not sure.
You said the 6 fires within a year and a half?
Oh, over a year? I'm not sure exactly how long of a year, but over a year for sure. So I just want to let you all know that this is going to be a prolonged operation. Again, it's not just making sure we put out the fire, but making sure that there is no safety, there's no collapse once we leave, and that's not going to impact the community. So
Okay, so we are hearing this afternoon from the Channelview Fire Department on that fire in East Harris County, the old Fairfield Inn. We've watched burn earlier this afternoon, and we've just learned there was a significant collapse there. What was left of the structure Channelview Fire remarking they're very familiar with this location, having responded to other previous incidents there. 2 firewalls are still standing that they want to secure, and they've responded to this location often. However, it is a vacant structure.
Yeah, still very smoky back there too. Channelview Fire aware people are in and out of this building because it's an abandoned building, so they're going to do some thermal imaging to make sure that there's nobody in there, but they also have to protect their own firefighters as well. But what about the winds now, Chris Ramirez?
Yeah, so the winds are very calm right now, which is very good news. However, those dew points are in the 20s, so that is really just showing that there is extremely dry air over Houston right now. And of